Hello folks and welcome back to the Movie Mad channel. It's James here. I have been away at the caravan for a couple of days and I've returned. It was just myself and my son that went because a couple of days there's been some bathroom work going on in my house. My floor has a going and it's been worked on. So just to get, well, twofold reasons that me and my son went to the caravan. One was to get my son and the dogs out of the way while this work was going on, because it's not good to being in the house all day when there's workmen coming in and out and there's not really much you can do. The second part was obviously to see if we could find Charlie, and we looked around. I went around the site lots of times, had the cage out, and I'm going to be honest with you, hope is fading on that one. But we are actually going back to the caravan tomorrow to continue the search and have a wee bit of holiday. But my hope on that side of things is fading. Now, my wife was really, really upset about Charlie. I mean, like heartbroken. And I didn't like to see that. And how he got out was I shooed him down from the curtains in the bedroom because he's not usually through there, and somebody opened the door at the time and he got out, and I felt really, really bad about that. So when I got back, I thought, what I'll do is I'll see if I can cheer her up by finding another bird for my wife, not a replacement for Charlie, because that he could never be replaced, but maybe a companion for him when he is found, or if he comes back. So last Saturday, I found a lady that was selling a female cockatiel, and I went and purchased them, and so came back and surprised my wife with them. And I said, "This isn't a replacement for Charlie; it's his wife for when he comes back." So that I'm only mentioning that because you can probably hear her in the background, and her name is Cookie, and I think we are going to take her to the caravan with us and be extremely careful with her. And we've actually got a system in place that we shut door, the front door doesn't get opened until second door. We should have had that in place in the first place, but we just never expected that to happen. So I had to come back to the hospital for my son. He had to go there, and while I was at the hospital, the reason I'm talking about hospitals is that this hospital isn't the usual hospital he goes to. There's actually a different location, and usually after the hospital, I usually take him to McDonald's because he's, cheer him up. And we've actually go back again tomorrow to a different hospital, which is a regular hospital. But the whole point is that as they were working on the house, they didn't want him running about in the afternoon, so decided to look for somewhere to go. And it turned out it wasn't too far from the other hospital, so I managed to go to CX at Camon Toll and have a look round. And I have some footage from that, and what I'll do is I'll insert that in now. So I'll pause this so it can be inserted. Clearly out of print, that one. Let's see. Is there anything else that we fancy? Also looking for a couple of black cases from Martin. If I can see those, that would be handy. Seen one, but £2 a bit much for one. Let's see if there's ones that are a bit Surely there's someone black cases that we can get. It's the halfway house. A couple of premium titles as well I've seen. We've got Jason and the Argonauts, which is an absolute classic. And we also have along here where I've seen it. Is that one I've not got? Jim Carrey one? It probably is. Laddie at Blackrock, that's a great one. Enemy Mine, that's been out of print for a while as well, that's a good one. I've got it. That's what we're looking for. Oh yeah, this is where I've seen the Dirty Dozen along here. There's another 101 film one. Not bad, not bad. The queue's absolutely massive in here. Right, just give me 2 secs. Yeah, so let's see what else we've got. Plan B, Red Rock West. Nicolas Cage, Dennis Hopper. Never heard of that one. That one might be on my radar. Got Infinity Pool. I actually watched this. It was a bit sinister, but it was actually a decent film. Kept that one out in my charity shop mega haul. SAS Red Notice, what's that? Oh, Discovery on Blu-ray, Season 1. Got the DVDs kindly sent to me. But, you know, you can always upgrade in the future. Ah, there's another premium collection one. Sweetie, you believe it? This has got a great selection in here at the moment compared to my other Massey X. Anyway, what's this? Scarecrow. I don't know if I've got that one. I think I might. Sophie's Choice as well. Strange New World Season 2. Oh. Actually just about dropped the phone there. Strange New World Season 2. Well, that's tempting, but I get my budget, I can't get. Oh, and Picard. Oh, I'm enjoying myself here. That's the good season as well. Supernatural Season 7. Supergirl, the final season, up there. Primeval Season 4. I've got it on DVD. Thank you to Jason TV and Movies for sending me that. Sneakers, that's a great movie. I've got it. £10, that's not a bad price for it. Still not seen any black cases though. Not really. The Wild Bunch, that's another good one. Calgary Nights. Right, let's pause it for a sec. Right, so you should have seen my footage from CEX Camon Toll, and I actually thought that's great because there's one in there that I specifically want, and I seen it was on the list, and I was on their website when I was looking it up on the CEX website about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I was thinking, oh, could that still be there? And I went in and I looked on the shelf and it wasn't there, but then I spotted it. But it is Roy's favourite, Adam Sandler, and it's going out of print. So this one, if you're wanting to get it, okay, I would suggest you get it now because it's creeping up in value. There's a lot of ones that Blu-ray starting to creep up in value lately. Myself and Roy were talking about this, like the English Patient. That used to be about £8 in CX. Now that's way up to 18. So this one was, I think it might have even been 2 or 3, and now it's all the way up to 6, and that is 51st Dates, one of the 3 movies with Adam Sandler and Drew Barrymore in it. I've seen the other 2. The other one's The Wedding Singer. This one's pretty just as. Out of all the 3, I think The Wedding Singer's the best. 51st Dates. You know what? I think it's Just Go With It. Or is that Adam Sandler and Jennifer Aniston? What's the third one we are in it? Drew Barrymore and Adam Sandler. I'm not quite sure, but I've watched this and I thought it was quite a cute film, and I enjoyed it. So I thought, yeah, if I've got an Adam Sandler collection, as you know, so this is going to go in it. And I was thinking, if it's £4 and then £3 for the postage, I'll do it. But it's started to creep up in value, so there you go. Better check the disc on it. 51st Dates. Let's have a little look. That isn't the best CX. It's a bit grubby. There's no scratches, is it? There's some kind of residue stuck to that. Right, I'm going to make sure that's cleaned and looked after before I do anything with it. So, as I was going into that CX, I went into the. This is Camon Toll. It's got 2 entrances and 2 different car parks. I hadn't parked in the other one before. And to be honest with you, I've not ventured much into the shopping centre. But as I was coming from the other side, there was a British Heart Foundation in it. We'll let the new lady bird have her say. We've named her, well, we've named her Cookie, or I think Coco. We've not decided quite yet, but Cookie or Coco is the other bird's called Charlie Brown. So I'm just calling her Mrs. B for now. She's got a different chirp, hasn't she, to Charlie? But she's not as friendly. Just as interruptive as Charlie, though, isn't she? Well, since we're here, we may as well go and show you before I talk more about the movies. Give me a second. We'll go over and we'll see what she's doing. Say hello to everyone, Mrs. B. Here you are. Oh, you've been quiet now. Now I've got you on camera. So she's going to live in there with Charlie when he returns. And hopefully our singing might even attract him if he comes back. So there you go. But get back over to the movies now. Right, so as I was saying, I didn't realise there was a British Heart Foundation in this one. And there was a few Blu-rays in it. And it was actually some decent ones, but I had them and they had no trading value really. And I looked through them like, nothing here for me. But just as I was going out, I was like, I didn't see that one. So I thought, oh, let's look it up. It's £1.50. It trades for £5. My intention was to trade it. But it's a series called Succession. Brilliant dissection of a dysfunctional dynasty. Power, politics and money, it's all in the family. And I don't know if there's any more seasons of this, but it's an HBO original, Succession. So I was planning on perhaps trading this in, but I might just keep it. Might watch it on there, but for the amount, I thought that's pretty good. So I took that, and that was that was on in the other way. So I was looking through all the stuff at the CX, and I've still not been in a particularly great buying mood lately. I think it's more because I've got so much about. I need to make sure that this area is a little bit neater before I continue purchasing, because it's not going to stop me, but I need a wee bit more shelving in here, I think. A little bit more where I was planning to do it. I think I can organise a little bit more, and maybe I'll need to decase a few more ones that aren't my favourites, but I really have decased 300 already, and you're starting to get to the point, well, which ones actually would I decase? I'm just looking around. There isn't many on these shelves I would decase. Not many at all. Yeah, I think I'm going to start struggling with that now. But I'm sure there is a few I could continue to decase. So, that being said, I picked up the 51st Dates in a Succession. I also picked up this one, and this was mispriced the other way. It was 8, but it's actually labelled at 6, so he gave me it at 6. And that is Paul Newman and Robert Redford in Butch Cassidy and the Southern Dance Kid. I'm pretty sure I've seen this a long time ago, but I didn't have it in my collection. Got a few Paul Newmans over there. So I've got Cool Hand Luke, The Great Escape, This Town in Inferno, Papillion. Is it Papillon? Papillion. And Le Mans. So this will slot in nicely, but does it go into Robert Redford? Does it go into Paul Newman? Who's the bigger star? Who's the more favourite star? This is a tough one between Robert Redford and Paul Newman, because I do like Paul Newman, but I think Robert Redford just gets it. But this is my logic. It looks like there's actually a little slot in the Paul Newman section where I could get one in. So maybe it'll go over there. My organisation logic is crazy, isn't it? But for £6, I thought that was a good deal, and I took it. A few finger marks, but not too bad. Next, I'd seen on Amazon Germany a Bruce Willis film that doesn't have a Blu-ray over here. Better actually make sure it's got English on it, because I've made that mistake before, haven't I? And I probably could have made that again. Well, I'm actually going to check later. Because I can't see. I'll need to put my reading spectacles on. And I need to get in the light. Let's just see if this has English. Here we go. It does. 5.1 English, it does. And this is a film that, see, I can see to read with these, but I can't see straight with them, so I have to take them off once I've done that. So, that one was £4.19 on Amazon Germany. Now, Amazon Germany, if you get something, usually it charges you postage of $2.68. So if you get 2 or 3 others, you can split the postage between them, and that always makes me feel better. So if you can split the postage on a $2.68 and get it down, you're better to do that. But this time I just got striking distance on there. And I remember enjoying this one, but it's been a long time. But I thought, for £4, I think it might even been $3.68. So total less than a fiver delivered. Anyway, for that one. So I thought that would be a good one to add to the collection. And it does say it's region free as well, and even though it's region B, so you can, if you were in America, for example. I do have a few American viewers, I believe, so it's handy. So if you were looking for that, I don't know if Striking Distance is out there and released on Blu-ray, could very well be. I've noticed I have had got a few more American viewers lately in there, because sometimes am I obsessed? No, I'm not obsessed, but usually when I wake up in the morning, I do check to see if I've had a few more subscribers there, and sometimes there's a couple, and quite often they're coming from America. So there you go. So, as you will have seen in my CX footage, I had looked at Strange New World Season 2. I had it in my hand, but £18 was just a bit too much. I'm a budget one. Although Star Trek is my favourite, I still try and buy it on a reasonable budget. So £10 would have probably been better. They had Picard Season 2 on there as well. Not Season 2, Season 3. And again, it was just a bit too pricey. But you're always thinking, could that go out of print? Is that going to be starting to go up? So I didn't get that either. But when I returned home, Larry had sent me an actual gift. And I opened it up, and how coincidental is that? he sent me the full second season of Strange New World Season 2 with a slipcover. Now, I'm going to have to put my reading glasses back on this bit, because I think I've watched 9 episodes of Star Trek Strange New World Season 2, but I'm not quite sure how many episodes there actually are in this series. So I'm just going to have a wee look. And it'll tell me if I've actually seen them all or not. Let's see what it says. In Season 2 of Star Trek Strange New Worlds, the USS Enterprise camera is commanded by Captain Christopher Pike. 4-disc collection. There's every thrilling episode, including the crossover event with Star Trek Lower Decks, the first ever Star Trek musical episodes, and 2 hours of special features. Still doesn't say how many episodes there are. See when I look up, because it's too strong, I can't actually see like that. So I might just take a couple of seconds and just look up how many episodes there are Star Trek Strange New World Season 2. Number of episodes. There are 10, so I think I might have missed one. So that will be interesting to catch up on. So thank you very much for that, Larry. That's really appreciated. That's going to go in my Star Trek collection, which is up the top there, and it will be watched. And that out of all the new ones, this is probably Lower Deck. Well, I don't want to say Lower Decks and Prodigy because I've not watched them yet, but definitely better than Discovery, I think, and more of the Trek that I like. So thank you very much for that. I was just going to mention Popcorn and Horrors channel, as well as Roy's channel. If you haven't subscribed to them, go over and take a look. Popcorn and Horrors channel mentioned that there's a MVD sale on in America. Now, some of the movies in there are as little as £2 and £4, and a lot of those movies are £20 and £30 on eBay over here, so it's worth a look. Postage is about £11, but I wasn't sure whether you get hit with customs if you buy from there or not. So I don't know, but the best person to tell you about that sale is Popcorn and Horror. So go over and check out his video if you want to see it, and also the link for the sale is in his video, or it is also on the Movie Mad Facebook page, because I put a link to it in there. So if you want to check that out. So hope you've enjoyed that. I say, still on the hunt for Charlie. Go back for more holidays. I'll probably check out that little shop that Big P33 Al pointed out to me as well again. Because I didn't get a full chance to browse because I had the kids under my feet, shall we say. And they were looking about things. I just didn't get all the time I wanted there. So I'll have a look. And maybe Mrs. B, the bird that is, might help us track down Charlie. I don't think he's there anymore. I don't. But still keep trying. So thanks very much for watching, guys. Please, if you liked the video, please do that. And if you've got comments, that helps us get up the ratings and things like that. You know the score. And if you haven't earned your subscription yet, maybe I have today with this video. So thanks very much. I'll catch you later. Don't know why it's just done a phone's double thumbs up sign there. But there you go. See you later, guys.